Well, it looks beautiful out there, Hannah, but if you're getting outside, you better bring the coat.
Oh yeah, those looks can be deceiving. And you know what is deceiving is if you left earlier this morning. You know, when I woke up to do the morning show around 3 o'clock, or not when I woke up, but when I was walking out around 3 o'clock this morning, it was in the 50s. Now, the temperatures the high temperature was already hit earlier today around midnight. The temperature was around 66, 67 degrees. Now, I'm going to play this in time. This was starting at 4:15 a.m. Watch as this cold front sweeps through. So you'll notice that temperatures were in the lower 50s, upper 40s. We're going to go ahead and play this in time, and you're just going to see how quickly that cold front began to make its way across the area. So let's see here if it'll go ahead and move. I'm not sure why we're not moving here. Hang tight and we'll go ahead and take a look. I'm going to go ahead and play this forward really quickly. I do want you guys to be able to see just how quickly this whole thing really began to take place. So in the next couple of hours after this, there we go, you can see that those temperatures drastically dropped. By the time it got to 6:30, it was 45 degrees just around Chattanooga, and then heading into your 8 o'clock hour, you start to see the 30s make an appearance, and then even the lower 30s for some, 20s for portions of Middle Tennessee, and then when we head into, you know, right around now, we're getting there into the lower 30s. So it has dropped quite drastically. Remember that high temperature that we already hit today was around 66, 67 degrees, and now we've dropped down to temperatures that are in the lower to mid 30s. Now the wind chill values are even more brutal. It's feeling like 31 degrees here in Chattanooga. We're seeing the upper 20s and the teens for many, and that's just going to continue to get worse and worse heading into the next couple of hours. There we go. We're having a issue. Oh, I got the wrong clicker. That's embarrassing for me. All right, here we go. Now we're all set. The future wind chill values heading into, like I said, I've been up since 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You sometimes slip on these things. Here we go. Here you can see these future wind chill values dropping down into the teens when we head into the rest of this afternoon. Tuesday morning, it's going to get cold. We're starting to see even a few spots which could hit into the single-digit numbers. I think we're going to land in around the mid-teens here in Chattanooga. The rest of the area, again, anywhere between the lower to mid-teens. And then heading into your Tuesday afternoon, the temperatures are going to get back up. It feels like temperatures in the lower to mid-30s, but it's still going to be feeling quite cold. Another big thing that we are watching is going to be that we have these really gusty winds. Now we had a system that moved through earlier today, which brought a little bit of rain and some heavier showers, but due to a tight pressure gradient that farther up to the north, you may have been hearing the words, I don't know why, again, I'm blanking on this over here. Leah, what was I calling it?
The cyclone.
Cyclone, the pressure. The low pressure system's basically bombing out. That's what we're trying to say farther up to the north. Extremely tight pressure gradient. If you've been feeling kind of gross or foggy in the head, this could be why. We have a really, really strong pressure gradient, which does often mess with your body, just with physical things, makes you feel just kind of a little bit weird and can give you headaches and whatnot. And that's with that tight pressure gradient, it's causing some very strong wind gusts across the area around 30 to 35 mile per hour winds, and that's going to continue throughout the day. That's what's causing these feels like temperatures to feel even colder. I swear I'm going to remember the name of that here just as soon as we go into break. But again, remember, we already hit our high temperature for the day. Temperatures are dropping. I'll have more on what to expect coming up soon. Back to you, Leah.